So my hair is kind of a mess, but I don't really care. What's up, friends? How's it going? It's me, Joseph, for Krashy here, and it's actually kind of cold today, so I'm putting on a jacket that I just got for my birthday, handful of days ago. I just turned 29, if you don't know, on December 7th. That was pretty cool, and my mom got me some shoes and a jacket, so I'm wearing the jacket, and I've been wearing the shoes. And I wanted to catch you guys up on a little bit of what's going on in my life and my health and what's going on with my mind and things of that nature. So I don't really post on this channel much, and I want to post more. I just always have to sit down and think to do it. And today is one of those days. So here I am. I'll be rendering this one after this and uploading it. So let's talk about some health updates. I am still doing mostly well. I was trying to think of where I wanted to go first. Physically, I'm still just like overweight, but I'm going to the gym a lot. I go to the gym really between 4 and 6 days a week. I'm trying to shoot for like 5 to 6 days a week, but I just am so undisciplined. And that's been kind of the theme of my physical health lately. A lack of discipline. I'm mostly disciplined. I'm pretty disciplined. I'm doing good, but I'm not doing great. And I need a lot of consistency to continue to lose weight and to continue to reach the goals that I want to reach, strength-wise, dietary-wise, and just all things physical health. So what I've actually decided to do is I'm kind of being a little lenient on my gym days. Like I've got a really set like muscle group split for my gym days. And there's like some days that I will just stay a little bit longer and do like a couple different like muscle groups. Like I'll throw legs in instead of doing a leg day or something like that to kind of condense the amount of time that I have to go to the gym. And it just depends on the week. I'm trying to live a normal life, not a perfect life. I don't want to have my life so scheduled that it's just overwhelming. And that's been okay. I think going to the gym is fine. Where I struggle is to be disciplined with my diet. Like I have a diet plan. I was trying to eat 2,500 calories a day at or like around 250 grams of protein a day. And that's good. That's a good plan. But I'm struggling to stay consistent with that. And the thing about that is that it's about a 480 calorie deficit per day. And if I'm not consistent and I overeat, then it like slows my weight loss a lot. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut I've already decided, I did it yesterday. It was my first day of starting it. I'm going to cut my calories another 500 calories. But what that really means is that it's 500 calories on paper. So my deficit is going from like a 400 and something calorie deficit to like an 800, 900 something calorie deficit, which is pretty aggressive. But I'm cutting my calories to 2,000 a day, which is like, that's a lot still. It's fine. Also, the reality is I'll probably be eating around 2,200, 2,300. It's going to give me that same lack of discipline wiggle room. That's what I'm calling it. Like it's like wiggle room. But the plan is just to eat 2,000. So the days that I stick to the plan and I'm actually disciplined, that's great. And the days that I don't, that's also fine. I think I'm going to shoot for anywhere between 200, like around 200 grams of protein. So it's going to bring my protein intake down a little bit. But that's kind of natural. I'm going to be leaning more into the weight loss side of recomping instead of the muscle building side of recomping, which, to be honest, I don't understand the science enough or haven't tested enough with my body to know if it's going to slow my my muscle growth much. I don't know. We'll find out. But that's kind of where I'm at. As for my mental health, I think I've done 3 or 4 ketamine treatments now, which if you haven't heard, I'm doing ketamine treatments to treat depression and like anxiety and stuff. And it's been pretty overwhelmingly positive. There's a couple things in my life that I think are never going to change. And I was like really hoping that like some of the stresses and, really deep things in my mind were going to just go away. But what I've noticed is that it doesn't really go away, but what I'm feeling lately is just like much more overall peaceful. I think things don't bother me as much. There are certain things that bother me quite a bit, but things don't bother me as much. Now, for the things that do bother me, it's like being like lonely or like single, like for a really long time kind of annoys me. It just feels like unlucky or like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm in this weird place where I feel like the only way to be attractive enough for someone to be into me is like if I lose a bunch of weight, which that's kind of sad. Like it's sad to feel that way, but hey man, it is what it is, right? I guess I just haven't met the right person, or maybe I'm not the right version of myself yet, right? I don't know if I believe that, right? Like that's kind of shitty that like if I'm not a certain weight or don't look a certain way, then I'm not like good enough for someone. But I'm sure I'll get some nice comments about that little section of what I have to say. What else? I think I'm always going to be incredibly stressed and anxious about money and like the volatility of my job, right? Like doing YouTube things, it's like, man, I saw a big content creator, who was it, Wildcat, I think the other day, he posted a tweet talking about how, like, you know, like the highs are high and the lows are low, man. When the numbers are good and everything's going great, it's awesome, and then like you're always going to slump. Every content creator is going to slump and look at numbers and obsess and worry, and I think that's true. I think I've really seen that that's true. I'm always going to sit there and worry. The thing for me is that, like, I'm still a small content creator. I mean, I'm at 20 something thousand subs, right? But that's still relatively small. And it's actually very small if you look at the content creator economy, kind of like where all the money is being made, essentially. And so like everything's really volatile, right? Like if I don't know, it just stresses me out whenever like things are really slow, really slow. And I guess that's okay. Maybe I shouldn't be so harsh on myself, but it's just hard not to. I think that some of those things are always going to bother me, but just like general stressors in life have been kind of light. I'll feel stressed about something, but it doesn't feel existential, whereas like every little thing felt existential. But physically, I'm kind of, like I said, my weight's just been like kind of hard plateaued around this like 327, 330 range. Like I just been kind of hard stuck here for like a couple months, and I get it going down, and then I get consistent, it goes down, and then I kind of bounce back a little bit, and I'm just doing this little thing, and like I want to be like 250, so I got to be able to be consistent enough to drop another like 80 pounds, right? At least 50 to 80 more pounds. So I got to go on ahead and drop my calories, I think, and that's kind of the plan. So the hard part is just like playing Tetris with the macros a little bit. Like I'm going to be drinking 1 to 2 protein shakes a day just to make sure. I got to cut my food intake, which sucks because you can't just eat whatever meal you want and hit your protein goals. You have to eat like a normal meal and then fit your protein in the day, which is not, you can't just have like the meal you want, because then the meal you want might have too much fat or carbs or something in it. I don't know. It's whatever. But that's kind of where I'm at. Things are going good. As far as like my job, right? Like content's fine. Like I'm still getting views and making money and growing, and I'm definitely not complaining about that. It is anxiety building. It is, not gonna lie. But I love what I do, so that's great. People like watching, they like listening, and I am just going to continue to do what I do. And mental health wise, I don't know why I didn't think to bring this up. I added 2 dedicated days off from streaming, which I think, like, now that those days have passed, like I'm going to be taking Friday night and Saturday night off from streaming. Now that those 2 days have passed, it felt weird like to not stream, and I felt like I have to stream, I have to do it. And I didn't do it, and it was amazing. I don't know how to explain it. It was amazing. I didn't feel like I had to do something. I feel like I had ridiculous amounts of free time. It was just 2 nights, but I was like, I could do whatever I wanted, which was nothing. I went and saw my friends for a little bit. I sat on the couch and watched a bunch of Netflix. I didn't have to do anything, and that was liberating. So a nice break, a really nice break from always being in performance mode. And I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. I was just kind of in like social media grind mode, but I've kind of slowed that down, and that's great. Like I still get to stream 4 or 5 times a week, because I may throw in a 3rd day off. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. The 3rd day off might just be random, but Friday, Saturdays, those are my days off, and I like that. I like that a lot. So thanks for listening to me, friends. I do appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts, or if you have any comments, for sure, drop them. Thank you all so much for tuning into this channel. It's just a thing that I'm doing. This is kind of like an experiment for me. I don't know what the goal of this channel is, but who knows? Like I said, I might do more stuff on here. I might do like movie reactions, or I might even get y'all to like send me things and I'll react to it and just watch it and give my thoughts. Who knows? We'll see. All right, friends. Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.